I wanted to read you the story of the Chinese zodiac and the Jade Emperor. The Jade Emperor lived many, many years ago and was a very powerful emperor. And he had designed a new calendar for the people of the world. His calendar had 12 spots, and so he needed to name the 12 spots. And so the Jade Emperor asked all of the animals in the world to a race. And he said, come, and the winners of the race will be named in my calendar. So all the animals that were around, and some from near and far, all came to this race. And the Jade Emperor said, all you need to do is cross this mighty river, and then as you win, I will name the different places of my calendar for you. So back then, Rat and Cat were very close friends, and so they got excited about the race, but were very worried that they were so small they would not be able to cross the river. So Rat, who's very, very clever, thought about Ox, who was very, very strong and very patient. And Rat and Cat asked Ox if he would give him a lift, and they could ride across the river on his back. And Ox was very patient and kind and said, sure, come along. And so when the race started, the animals all jumped into the water and they started racing across the river. And Rat and Cat were very comfortable on top of Ox, and Ox's strength pushed through the river. And as they were getting closer to the end, they were leading. And Rat noticed that when they get across to the land, Cat is much faster than Rat. And so Cat would beat him. So in a moment of jealousy, right before they got to the end of the river, Rat pushed Cat into the river, and the cat washed away a little bit. And then Rat jumped off of Ox and ran across the land and saw the Jade Emperor and was first in line. And Jade said, wow, you're very clever to have been smart and gotten across this way. I will give you the first spot in my calendar. And Ox, so strong, so powerful, you get the second spot. The third animal to arrive to the emperor was Tiger. He was very, very passionate and strong and fast on land, but not as fast on water. So that's why he came in third. The fourth animal to come across was Rabbit. Rabbit is very clever and very lucky. As Rabbit started off, he was starting to get washed away by the river, but then he noticed stones in the river. So Rabbit jumped on the stones and he started to hop across the river on all the different stones. He was very lucky and very clever and quick. But unfortunately, at the very end, Rabbit slipped on the last stone and fell into the water. While all hope might have been lost, Rabbit is very lucky, and a very large branch from a tree just happened to float right by. Rabbit said, wow, I'm so lucky, and he grabbed onto the branch. He said, now what do I do? And then as luck would have it again, a strong breeze came by and blew Rabbit across the river. And Rabbit became the fourth animal to see Jade Emperor. The fifth animal was Dragon. Dragon was so powerful and strong and was flying around, and he came up to the Jade Emperor in fifth place. And the Jade Emperor was shocked. He said, Dragon, you're so strong and so powerful. How come it took you so long to cross the river? And Dragon said, on my way flying here, I saw a village. In the village, I saw a house that was burning, and the villagers needed help. So I stopped the race to fly over and help them. And I blew a strong wind to blow out the fire. And I blew so hard, I even broke some trees and some branches. I even think I saw a rabbit on one of the branches. And so as I blew very, very hard to blow out the fire, I saved the village. And then afterwards, I came over here. The Jade Emperor gave the dragon the fifth spot on the calendar for his kindness and generosity and swift thinking to save the village. The next animal to arrive was the horse, very proud and vibrant. And when the horse got up to the Jade Emperor, right before the horse got to the Jade Emperor, a snake jumped out of the mane of the horse and scared the horse. The snake quickly slithered up to the Jade Emperor and took sixth place. The horse was a little startled, but came in seventh because of that. Now the next animals that came worked as a team. They're all very good friends. The rooster, the sheep, and the monkey were all very close friends. The rooster saw a raft before the race began and was going to take the raft over and invited his friends, sheep and monkey, to help him cross the river. So the three of them crossed as a team. They were all working very hard and they all were very good friends. And the sheep did most of the work but wanted to help his friends cross the river. So monkey and rooster agreed, sheep should go first. So sheep got 8th, monkey got 9th, and rooster got 10th, as all friends as a team. The next animal was the dog. The dog was very playful and very happy, and he said, "It took me a long time to cross the river because I saw a puddle, and it looked so much fun I wanted to play in it." And so dog rolled in the water, and then when he was done, he quickly ran off to the Jade Emperor and got the 11th seat. Now the 12th seat belongs to Pig. Why did Pig come in 12th? Because before the race began, Pig was hungry, and he stopped to eat lots and lots of food. And he ate lots of food and his belly got full, and then he took a nap before the race was even over. And when Pig woke up, he had a full belly and a good nap. And so he jumped in the river, and because he ate so much food, he floated across the river. And then he met the Jade Emperor on the other side of the river and became the 12th animal. And just after Pig met the Jade Emperor, here comes Cat. Cat was soaking wet and had been struggling with the river the entire time. And Cat went up, and he was in 13th place. He had just missed his chance to be in the zodiac. So Cat looked at Rat and was very upset. And since then, Cat and Rat have been fighting and been enemies since then, because Cat missed out on the chance to be in the zodiac. This is the story of the Chinese zodiac and the Jade Emperor. I hope you enjoyed it.